So it's been 2 weeks and I haven't uploaded anything yet because I didn't really have any ideas. But PewDiePie recently uploaded a video, and I know a lot of people have been talking about it, where he drew for 100 days and showed his progress. And I wanted to do something like that, but I don't have 100 days time to make a video on it, so I figured that we would do something a little bit different. I've been drawing for about a while, since I was a kid, and I haven't really taken it to any level of attempting to be professional with it or grow to that level. I've just sort of drawn for a while as a hobby, and I figured that for this video we would take a look at some of my old sketchbooks and go through it and see how I've improved from back then to more recent drawings today. So if you like that idea, this is the video for you. Subscribe. So I figured that a good idea would be to kind of start off with this one. This is my current sketchbook that I've been drawing through, and it's not got a lot. So I figured we would start off with some more recent drawings to show a kind of baseline, and then look at ones from the past to see how much I've improved. Starting off, and I need to cover the top bit here because I've got my name and address there. We have Gamamon here, which I drew, and well, you can see the date there. It was a while ago. Here we have a bunch of random like pen sketches I did. We have, that's like a My Little Pony sketch. That's a painting that I saw up in Glasgow that I wanted to draw. Got the Hollow Knight cover, a pumpkin, another Gamamon, and Pomni we got. I'm looking for some decent ones here. Like genuine attempts. There we go, we got Gilda, which is numbered 1 because I've been trying to draw every day myself. So that's what we got here. And this one I just sort of drew the smooths from MLP because I've been rewatching it and I wanted to draw the boy. I was going to fill the entire section here with sketches, but didn't really get around to it. Here we have this one. This is a drawing of one of my budgies who had passed. I had gotten a tattoo designed, which I'm going to be getting soon, and I pretty much just took the design and drew it using reference. It's a little bit choppy, the way I've drawn it. The actual straw hat I didn't really know how to do properly, but there is all of the drawings that I've done so far. The most, other than that I've got in this sketchbook is this bit here. This is trying out a bunch of different colouring pencils to see the shade. And then this bit here is for my pens. I have a bunch of different fine line pens, and this is just the size of them. But yeah, with that, this is the first and most recent sketchbook out of the way. So this is the part where I ask the wonderful internet to be a little bit nice when looking over this. Don't judge too hard. This was the first ever sketchbook I got. It was when I was a little kid, and you know, I don't really know what's in here. I have not looked at it in a long time. It's very worn from sitting in the loft, and it's one of many sketchbooks that I have not finished because I would get one like every year. This one wasn't one of those every year though. I just sort of went through with it. We have the very detailed Jigglypuff and Pokeball. You can see down here, selling deviant art. It's so MLG. It definitely is. This is a bunch of shit that I done in high school. We had a guy who really liked this one nickname, and we tried to annoy him by making a bunch of different variations of it. It's not really good and it's extremely old. We have a little Palico icon. A comic strip I apparently did. I don't know. A furry. I've done furry art as a kid, that's it. Internet career is officially done. Roggenrola and Gaslight. I used to do a lot of Pokemon. We got a Diglett, a Alolan Rattata, a very amazing Articuno. This was like me drawing it. I'm like, oh, this isn't a drawing, this is me attempting it and fucking up. Probably would have looked better if I just stuck with that one, but, you know, I didn't. This one's a little fucking thing I drew using a kind of follow-along video. I don't remember any details about how I found it, but I found it. This was before I actually started sketching as well. So I didn't really have any sort of skill here. All oddish, but he's upside down. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we got Riolu and Snivy. I actually like that one. I like that one. That's how I used to sign my pictures. A heart. I mean, it's wanting me to, but I'm not going to explain because I have no fucking memory of it. We got a Slime. I started outlining. Yeah, there we go. Fucking. It's a rabbit. It's. Fuck off. There we go. I don't fully remember much of this. There's a little cupcake. That is called a sty, and I have one right now, and it's very fun to deal with. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? I actually don't remember drawing that. I'm guessing it was in our follow-along kind of thing. Anyway, also what? We're going into the nicer side of things. You can physically smell the unsupervised internet access. Cottony, pretty decent. We got Trubbish. Yeah, we got Mew. Not too bad overall. Trying to draw a Scythe. 2019 Blink the Bee. That was a little app thing that kind of went on. And I used to use it, but I kind of stopped. Either way, we're done with that sketchbook, and we're going to move on to something a bit different from sketchbooks. Because we have a folder of drawings that were done in paper. This is not numbered by year or anything, it's just a large amalgamation of pictures that I did, so I don't know what the fuck we've got going on in here. But starting off, we have a laminated, for some reason, picture of Eevee. This little snowman. It's a pizza cat. These are all still when I was a kid. This one's kind of fucked up, but it's been sat in a loft. It's another Pokeball, but with little dots instead. A TV, we have... This was a fucking art project in primary school or high school, I don't remember, where they wanted still life and they wanted this really shitty like crayon to be used. We got edginess. Oh, it's the odd ones out, but he's holding up a D's nut sign. That's pretty funny. Egg Boy. Nothing else to say. It's an attempt at drawing an anime scene, I guess. From Fairy Tail. It's alright. You know, I'll give myself some leeway for the age. This is pretty cool. I saw this video at one point where a guy would draw random shit with like absolutely no direction with post-it notes, and he kept all of them. These are actually I like this one. I actually kind of like that one. So it's all just like random shit. I don't know why I kept it, but I kept it. I just kind of drew things without any direction whatsoever. I just went for it. Oh, that one's decent. I prefer this one. This looks like some interesting creature. I might actually keep that as reference and try and draw it later on. We have a family thing. I drew a cat person. I was really into anime, if you couldn't fucking tell. Hearts inside of a heart. A very obviously traced picture. Another very obviously traced picture. A glass. This may be the greatest one we've seen so far. And we have this one. This is like a fairy type version of a ghost Pokemon. I don't remember which one. Oh, here we have Kirby, but with no sketching. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of better than most of the MLP drawings that I do today. That's kind of funny. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this aside. Cubchoo. Yeah, not much to say. This came from an old sketchbook that I drew like a few pages in, and then I gave to my sister. This I actually designed myself and got put in a hoodie for some reason. And this was another design that I was going to put on a hoodie for some reason, because I have a friend, my mum had a friend at the time who put things in hoodies, custom design. It was a bird from a painting. This is another one of those drawings where I just kind of didn't really have much direction and drew random shit. It's not good quality, but I kind of like it. Oh, there we have Duskull. Nice. A little robot guy. Another very obviously traced picture that is inconsistent with quality. It's a noose in the shape of a heart. It's so edgy. It's a bunch of diamonds and a diamond. We have a glass. This was just me trying some random shit. It didn't really do anything. We have a cat, but it's like all sewn together and shit. This is kind of cool. I don't know. I have seen this drawing hundreds of fucking times. I have yet to remember what the... I have no idea what that is. It's not a signature because the signature is there, so I don't know what the fuck that is. And I can never remember the context to it, which annoys me. Here we have a bat. Or furry drawing. Unsupervised internet access. It does things. This is an anime girl that was traced. This one wasn't traced, but it's still really good. It's a Saber Slime from Slime Rancher. I don't know if anyone here has played Slime Rancher. It's really good. It's alright. I don't know what to say about a lot of this shit. This one's an Anthro Rabbit. I'm not showing the writing here because I don't know what it is, and I don't want to risk it being personal details or some funny shit. But here we have a random constellation of shapes, which is pretty cool. And that's... oh no, we have one or two more. We have... I think this was like an attempt at shading, is it? Yeah. Yeah, it's just an attempt at shading. And this is a feather from one of my budgies who also passed. This is a drawing of it. I think I actually traced the feather and kind of coloured it in. Either way, there we go. And that is all the folders. Next book. Here we have the next sketchbook. This is not dated, but I do have the memory of which of these sketchbooks is which. This one I did a design in the cover. It's a little rabbit, as you can see. The set is a little rabbit. But opening up, we have Snivy. Pretty nice. I mean, I prefer the first drawing. I think it's better quality. An unfinished drawing of Lokoa from Dragon Maid. Oh, I think I just punched my monitor a little, but it's fine because it's undamaged. Here we have a Luma from Mario Galaxy. Great game. This one's actually pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. This one wasn't even traced. I remember this. There was a drawing app that had one of those like ones you just tap the pixels to colour in. And I took it from that and used the finished drawing as reference to make that one. We got a bunch of weird shapes and shit. It looks like an eye. Kinda looks like a mustache actually. We have another little rabbit guy. I seem to like drawing these. This is a drawing of a me that I made on my Wii called Why, and I still do not have an answer to why. Another glass. Or implementing lead shading this time. Interesting. Vanilla, I like that one. That's pretty decent. We're using a bit more colour in this one. We've got a little guy from Hollow Knight. And now we have a little slime from Stardew. Okay, that's just fucking legendary. That is beautiful. That's actually beautiful. I have no criticism of this. This is perfect. Yin and Yang. Isabelle. I used the Smash Ultimate logo as reference for that one. And that one I used an app. Like, that's literally just the thing I found in an app. It was advertised. Game & Watch. There was way too much lead in this one. It's Simon the Slime. I think I was like making this a character that I never really bothered with. But you know, he's in a rabbit costume. Leave him alone, bro. There's a sleeping slime. Here we have another one of these kind of styles. It's the same shit from the drawing app. It's a slime stack from Dragon Quest in the style of Slime Rancher. I like it. Unfinished luminary symbol from Dragon Quest. You can just tell that the ability to draw people in this one is perfect. This is a real person. This isn't a drawing. This is like a photograph. I can tell. Okay, these ones are really good. Oh, yeah, these ones are actually really good. I like these. These are enemies from Hollow Knight. I guess I was just sort of filling the page with them. It's actually kind of a fun thing to do. I might do that again in my new sketchbook. They're surprisingly really good though, for like the skill we've got. This one I think was traced and then coloured in. I'm unsure. I don't really remember, but you know, I'm just guessing from the way the rabbit in there looks. Either way, I like it. It's a wolf, which I think also looks traced. And the next one we have Olaf the cat. This is a local outdoor cat that everyone in my area knows, and it's really friendly, and so I drew it. This is a weird ass design from a mirror that I have. I think this is something to do with Hollow Knight or something inspired from Hollow Knight that I drew. Unfinished though, I seem to be doing that a lot here. It's a cat bug. You know, like that fucking one that was trending in TikTok. Old guy. Kinda looks like a weird version of Link. We have yet another shitty attempt to draw a normal human. I'm doing great with them so far. And then we have the... I think that's a... I don't fucking remember its name. It's from Majora's Mask. Okay, if you know, you know. You can tell what it is. We have a bunch of random shit. Art block cure. Yeah, I mean, I guess, right? A bunch of random shit. And in some cases, you know, you just do a lot of other shit and it becomes like a robot, or a cube, or a pair of glasses. I guess it works. Fucking Uwu in the corner. Die. Then we have a little fox guy here. He's pretty nice. He's nice. He's decent. And then we have a little garlic bread that's also doing an Uwu. And I think... No, there's more. There's Rarity's Cutie Mark. And then, yeah. This was just shit that my sister done, because she got her hands on the sketchbook. But yeah, we're done with this one. Next book. These are two that I forgot about, actually, that, you know, I just kept and never filled out. I mean, I never filled out any of them, but I really forgot about these. We have, in this one that I got from a convention, Trubbish, and a Pikachu, and then there's a Purloin sketch that was not fully fleshed out. This one and the one I just showed is when I started to actually make use of sketching, or attempt to. Anyway, here we have the sketchbook is hitting the tripod, so it's a big book. There we go, we have one of the machine life forms from Nier Automata. I'm happy with that one. That's pretty decent. Kakiri's Emerald, Pixel Art Master Sword, Goron Ruby, what else we got? We got Dung Defender, that's a nice one. I like Dung Defender. He's the best fight. Random drawing is like a robot spider thing. That's kind of cool. We have a bunch of random shit and a guy that I just drew from a circle. Yeah, it literally random sacked nuts. That's this masterpiece. It's just called Sacked Nuts. Ditto. Now you'll notice the colours changed and it's a bit different. I used alcohol-based markers, really cheap ones, and I have never liked using them. I just don't like using these ones. I don't really understand how to use them yet, so I just went back to coloured pencil. The Timekeeper from Dragon Quest XI. I like Dragon Quest XI. It's one of my favourite games. Got one of the mobs from it. Lukoa again, that's a pretty decent quality one actually. I might try and colour that in now. Or not now, but like, you know, recently. We have the Colossal Titan. That's, you know, I prefer this one. This drawing's better, but decent attempt. You know, we're getting a little bit better with it. Kobayashi's sleeping, but it's just her head because I don't really know how to do bodies. I still struggle with humans. Luffy. Not bad, but I think personally the markers kind of ruin it. I mean, that's just my opinion because I'm not really good with it. We have a bottle of booze. I went out drinking tonight, so I like that. That resonates with me personally. Still life of a phone that I no longer have. I think that was like my old Samsung that broke, its battery died. Over here we have character designs for no reason. We have a little slime guy, this, and it's more of like me drawing random shapes and then just sort of filling it in with whatever. Although I like the idea, it's a fun idea, just taking random shapes and filling it in however you want with no real direction. It's kind of cool how some of it comes out. Anyway, next book. So this one is the last that we have on the list here. This is one of the most recent. It's either 2022 or 2023. It's before I got the smaller one. I was using this one and I decided I want to switch to the smaller one because I just preferred it. Either way, we have this abomination, and like I'm gonna prove a point with this one actually. Here we have no reference. I've not been drawing for like a long time, so I'm rusty, and here we have, you know, a side-by-side comparison of me drawing for a while as a kid and then me not drawing for ages and then finally getting back into it. There's a big difference here. So that just kind of goes to show that if you don't draw in a long time, you will get rusty. There's a difference in quality. Here we have... I'm not even going to show this one. I really don't like it. I'm going to hide it actually. It's an abomination. You can kind of see the abomination side of it. Look at the state of that. Copic markers. I made the switch back to pencils here with Izzy. And then we got Animal Crossing Coco. We have my budgies. Paya and Carrie. Carrie's been away for a while now. It's just me and Paya, but she's still healthy and happy. Mushroom Mage. This is when I kind of started to make my own little character designs up, and I'm not really referencing anything. This is one of my favourite drawings that I've done personally. The little slime pirate as well. These are dated 2022, so yeah. We have Glamrock Fredius. That's actually okay. I'm not going to shit myself for that one. I've not really been doing that with any of this, but here we have Sprigatito. This was when like the stars for that Pokemon game kind of first came out. It was going everywhere. Derpy Hooves. I used one of the actual scenes as reference for that one. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. What else we got? Oh, we got Ellie from Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineral Pen. I used one of the original like images of her as reference. That's pretty decent. You know, once again, a pony character. I like had a Ponytown account. I drew the character I made. Just again, you know, like it's kind of a point of rustiness. We have Big Mac's Cutie Mark. This is when we're gonna turn a little bit to Derpy. We're getting a little bit better here. And then we have Big Mac. I'm actually quite happy with that one as well. Next up is the last drawing here, because the next drawing is my friend's, and I'm only showing mine. So here we have one of the scenes from the One Piece Gear 5th episode. It's Kaido. I'm quite happy with how this one turned out. It's a little bit messy, but you know, pretty decent for a first attempt. And either way, now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, why don't we revisit the original sketchbook one final time? And I'm not going to do the Gamamon one again, but I'll open up at the sketches, and you can kind of see a little bit of a difference. This one's literally fucking nothing. It's an attempt to draw my surroundings in a bus and an Iron Brew can. And then there's like, these ones are a bit more personal. I'm not going to show them. This one I'm going to hide here. But we have a snail and his birthday party. I actually saw a TikTok of an autistic guy who draws, and what he does is he takes in requests from fans to draw things. He's really talented. He just picks up a marker and he just draws in like a cartoonish style with no sketching, and it takes him like seconds to draw out like animals. It's so cool. He's so talented. And he passed up Snail at a birthday party, so I drew the little guy. He's got his presents and his juice and his cake. He's all happy. And then we have once again Gilda, and right after the sketch of the Smooths we have Karoo, one of the old budgies. And that is pretty much all of it up to now. So in terms of where I actually stand with drawing, it looks like I am making some level of improvement with it. At the very least, taking a long break from drawing like I did clearly shows at the start of this sketchbook here, the bottom one that I just showed with the label on it. Clearly, this drawing here shows that a long time of not drawing has caused some level of rustiness, which, you know, I think that's kind of a good thing to see, because it is important to remind yourself how important keeping up with skills is and making sure that you're constantly refreshed. I think it's good to get into a mindset where you're always doing something you enjoy and not letting yourself lose touch. And bad drawings like that, or at least in my opinion bad, you might like them, but bad drawings like that do show that you can get rusty, and you should keep doing things you enjoy so that you don't get rusty. Right now I'm kind of in the relearning phase of drawing, where I've been learning for a long time and I've been trying to improve gradually as things went on. But now I think I want to try and take a bit more of a serious approach to drawing and actually learn and improve, you know, watch videos, learn how to like get positioning and shading and lighting and all that fun stuff down. But right now I think the most important thing is obviously getting sketching done and learning shapes and all of that wonderful stuff. So that's kind of where I'm at with drawing right now, is relearning it and, you know, all the stuff I just said. But I hope you enjoyed this little retrospective through years worth of drawing. I actually kind of enjoyed going through it all again and, you know, sharing it with you guys. So if you liked this, leave a like. If you didn't, dislike anyway. Either way, interaction helps the channel, you know. It's like in TikTok when people post hate comments. You're still giving me pushes in the algorithm. Subscribe as well for more content. Your subscription is free. It keeps me knowing that you want to see more content, and it really does help the channel out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on what you saw here today, and with that, see you in the next one. But before I do, quick little announcement. If you made it to the end of this video, congratulations! You are personally invited to join a Discord server with me. Yes, me. The legend himself. If you want to join the Discord server where me and all of the main people that show up on this channel are, and you can talk to us and chill with us and have a good time, the links to my socials are in the description and the Discord invite link is there. Go into my description, give a little click, and you can chill with all of the main ones that make this channel as amazing as it is. See you in the next one, you legends.